Hi, how you doing? Well, what a week that was. What a week that was indeed. A week of disappointments, I've got to say. Disappointments and little triumphs. It's been a tough week. Not only because it's very hot. It's July heat here. August heat here is great, but I'm not moaning about that. I'm not moaning about the heat. I would move back to England if I wanted to do that. But no, we had a gig last Thursday. Some of you might be aware that we were playing in Saint Tropez. If you saw our gig guide on the website, a gig that was for Russians. Now, I'm not going to be xenophobic. I'm not going to be racist in any way. They could well have been English. They could well have been French or anyone. But these people have got my goat. We do know them. A band of Russian guys who we played with and played for over the last few years, and we've always had a good time. We've always managed to entertain these guys and put out a good show. And they're usually in like a really crazy place, like on the back end of a boat in Saint Tropez. This year, when we were contacted to do a guy's birthday party once more, we thought, this is it. This is our best payday of the year. Come round again. Great. Negotiated the price, did everything. But as I said, they're very badly organised, and it turned out that we had no word after the confirmation of the gig, even on the day itself. So I took a decision to go down there and wait for the call, presuming that we'd be playing on the back end of a boat in the port of Saint Tropez, which is an amazing experience, I've got to say. Well, we waited, and we waited, and we waited. And the fuckers let us down. Now, I don't mind being let down occasionally. I can take that. The fact that since then I've repeatedly sent emails to the people in question saying, please explain what happened. You know, we lost a lot of money that day, and we've had no explanation whatsoever. So could you just fill us in on why that didn't happen? What exactly did happen? Why you didn't choose to ring us or let us know what was going on? As they say in France, que dalle. Bonded connard. But we've got over that. But it was a tough thing for me to assume, because I took responsibility having booked the gig, and to watch the guys' faces just sitting there hour after hour, knowing that the end was coming, that we weren't probably going to do this gig. It was heartbreaking for me. Since then, we've been in England. We played at a very swish party near Maidstone in Kent. A friend of ours, John Morley, which went very well, and we had a good time, but so many catastrophes that we ended up not really making any money out of it. But there you go, that's another story. We don't do things for money, we do them for the pleasure of them, giving pleasures to other people, and that's okay as long as we're appreciated, and we'll carry on doing that sort of shit, even if it means coming back empty-handed, which is basically what we did. But yeah, all this depressing news aside, that is rather depressing for a blog, isn't it? What am I like? Let's have a bit of humour in there. Oh, one funny thing did happen though. Now, this is funny. I was responding to a text after the gig on Saturday night in the Hilton Hotel. So we did stay in a very swish place. And there I am in the Hilton Hotel. I've just gone to my room to collect the last surviving box of Camel that we'd brought with us, because we'd all run out of cigarettes, and were loath to pay the £7.25 for 16 Benson Hedges on offer in the machine in the lobby. So I went up to get my last packet of fags. I was just reading the text, just responding to this text while having a waz. Your first mistake, Mr. Bond. Never try and text somebody while you're drunk and having a piss. The phone slipped from my fingers, and disappeared around the S-bend. At that point, I just thought, that's capped a great weekend. It was to be capped after with another story, but that's another story. So I went out to the lads and told them, explained to them that my phone has gone from Burton up the bog. And they said, look, maybe it's just in the S-bend, maybe it'll come back down again. I said, yeah, perhaps. I've known of half-pound dead Kiwis to reappear the next day. It is possible. So I went back to the hotel room after my cigarette, looked in the toilet, nothing. Next morning I woke up bright and early in the afternoon and went for a slash, was having a slash, and I realised I was slashing upon my phone. So I couldn't risk flushing first, I had to go in, but it's only my piss, I know. So I went in, picked it out. I could see it, the water's sinking out of it. I thought, that's it. So I gave myself it's a good wash, and took it apart, dried it with a towel, just for the hell of it, put it back together again, and lo and behold, it started to ring. My phone was as good as new, which, considering it only cost €30 in the first place, is a pretty impressive story, I think you'll find. And having said that, since Sunday night when we got back, I left it in the van, and so I've not had it with me since. Anyone who's tried to ring me, that's why my phone is in the van. I will pick it up tonight, where we play the Gaff in a couple of hours, actually. In fact, yeah, I better get my shit together and get ready for that. Just to let you know, we're at Rascas this weekend, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Should be great. Look forward to seeing all you Monegasque. Is that how you say it? Monegassians or Monegasque? Monegasque, I think. Sounds great anyway. And anyone else who's inclined to find their way to the triumphant place that is the Rascas, hope to see you there. Not a lot of other news really, just hope that you're all well, and look forward to seeing you soon. My mate Harwin's back tonight, so why, come on my son, we shall indeed read some Auden together, if you get some time. And anything else? There was something else, but I've just completely forgotten what it was. So let's save it for another vid. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Lots of love from all the Blas. And now, without my glasses on, I've got to find out where the stop button is.